Anthony, as much as there's been so much conversation about how unusual the circumstances are, the unprecedented times that we are in, how much of this, since you guys have been in the building, has really just been business as usual? And how much does this feel like any other build up to week one, especially over the past 10 days or so, getting ready to start the regular season?
Yeah, that's funny. I was just talking to Philip about that. We were saying, like, it's obviously was a weird camp, but mostly everything felt normal. Guys competing, going against each other every day. You miss that guys being able to come together and, just because, the protocols and everything like that, not having preseason games. But, obviously we're taking the field next week for the first time, all the Colts together, not blue versus white, offense versus defense. So, obviously, we're on the same team. We understand we had to make each other better and keep competing every day. But now, it's time to go against, everybody else. So just getting that mindset, flipping that switch on to, everybody versus, all of us versus them instead of offense versus defense. But it's cool. It was cool to see.
Quick follow-up question for you. Compared to previous seasons in your NFL career, how pleased are you with the level of work that you guys have gotten in this camp, given the limited amount of time, given the lack of the pre?
Yeah, you get more, I'd say it makes you more creative as a team, actually having to get those situations that you would normally get in a preseason game or, anything like that, a 2-minute drill or end of game, whatever it is, situation. So the coaches being more creative with, how we're going to get those situations in and practice and walk through and everything like that. And then just going out there and executing. I think the guys really they had to lock in, especially the rookies and, first, second year guys, just understanding that, man, it comes quick, so not having a full off season and everything like that. But being able to lock in and understand and learn the system and everything like that. And I think guys did a great job.
Thanks, A-Walk.
Carly Clifford.
We're all curious what the Buckner show is going to look like down in Jacksonville. What have you seen from your seat now that you've had a couple weeks watching him work?
Yeah, I'm just as excited as you guys. I think it's going to be a great year. I'll leave it at that. I know he has high expectations. We have high expectations for him. I think he's going to be dominant this year. I think he's been dominant throughout his whole career, but, I think this year he's going to be special for us.
Joel Erickson.
Anthony, how do you feel like the defense has been doing so far, just enforcing turnovers? And what do you think the potential is to force more this season?
Yeah, I think you can never not have that on your mind with Coach Eberflus as your coach. I think that's his everyday, literally, ball hawk. That's the first thing we walk into, in our meeting room as a defense. That's the first thing that's up on the board, ball hawk, ball hawk, ball hawk. Showing the turnover chart every day, that if you're going to play in this defense, that's, has to be your mindset. So I think, as far as the emphasis on it, that's every day. That's, throughout the whole day in camp and everything like that. We're excited. We're excited to actually, again, go against another opponent, next week and, put that display on board. And that's our whole mantra this year has been trying to get 40-plus takeaways, and we believe we have the guys on our defense to do that.
Jim Aiello.
Anthony, I know you've been talking about getting excited about playing against somebody other than the Colts, but what's it been like against Philip? Now you've had a whole training camp, and you guys have been going kind of head-to-head, matching up against each other. What have you learned about him? What did you like about him, going against him every day?
Yeah, it wasn't too much disguising I could do. He's pretty much seen everything. He's an old man now. So we were talking about I think Coach Frank talked about him playing with a torn ACL in 2009, I think, and 2007, and I was like 12 years old. And I'm like, dude, like, how long have you been playing football? Like, you're ancient. But, again, just, that the leadership that he brings, the mental game that, he's helped us with as far as linebackers and as a defense, showing us, telling us how to disguise certain things. It's been a blessing, it's been great to have him, going against him every day in camp. Very unique opportunity to, be able to play with a future Hall of Famer and go against him every day in practice.
Well, last one here, Kevin Bowen.
Anthony, I know you're always very motivated. Do you find yourself a little bit more in a contract year? Do you think about it at all? How has that weighed on you, if any at all, this offseason?
I think I'm more so not motivated by the contract, but motivated by the team that we have and understand the goals that we have out in front of us, and you see that you guys have the pieces to make it happen. I think that's more so my motivation this year, that you see you have a championship team and a championship defense, and to be able to put it all together. When we take the field, that's what motivates me right now. Being able to be a piece of this defense. Just when you see the picture, when you're able to see the picture every day, keep coming together and coming together and coming together, and then being able to put it on display out there on Sundays. That's my motivation, man. I want us to go out and put the pieces together as an offense, as a defense, as special teams, and really see if we can make this championship run. So that's my motivation this year.